Have you ever wanted to make plans with a friend in English, but you didn't know how to suggest a time, choose a place, or politely change the plan?
This can feel simple, but in real life, it can be stressful when you're trying to sound natural.
That's right. Today, we'll practice useful English for making plans with friends, including inviting someone, checking availability, choosing a time, asking for clarification, and confirming the final plan. I'm Anna.
And I'm Leo. All right, let's begin. Today's conversation is between two friends who want to make weekend plans.
Hey, Leo, do you have a minute? I wanted to ask you something before the weekend gets too busy.
Sure, Anna. What's up?
I was thinking it might be nice to do something this weekend. We haven't really had time to catch up lately, and I feel like every week has been so full.
I know what you mean. The last few weeks have been packed. I've been meaning to text you, but every time I sit down, something else comes up.
Same here. So I thought instead of just saying we should hang out sometime, maybe we should actually choose a day and make a real plan.
That sounds good to me. I like that you said make a real plan, because sometimes friends say, let's hang out soon, but then nobody chooses a time.
Right, and then soon becomes next month.
Fair enough. So what were you thinking? Coffee, lunch, a walk, a movie, something like that?
I was thinking maybe coffee first, and if we feel like staying out longer, we could take a walk or grab something to eat afterward.
That sounds relaxed. I like plans that don't feel too complicated. Coffee is easy, and then we can decide the rest later.
Exactly. Are you free on Saturday?
Let me think. Saturday morning is a little busy for me. I have to run a few errands, and I promised my cousin I would help him with something around 11.
No problem. What about Saturday afternoon?
Saturday afternoon could work. What time are you thinking?
Maybe around 3? That way it's after lunch, but still early enough that we're not rushing into the evening.
3 could work, but I might be cutting it a little close. If my cousin needs more help than expected, I don't want to be late.
That makes sense. Would 4 be better?
4 would be much better. It gives me enough time to finish everything and get there without feeling rushed.
Great. Saturday at 4 then.
Possibly, yes. Actually, before we confirm, where did you want to meet?
I was thinking about that cafe near the bookstore downtown. You know, the one with the big windows and the small outdoor tables?
I think I know the place, but could you remind me of the name?
It's called Maple Street Cafe.
Oh, right. I know it now. I've walked past it a few times, but I've never actually gone inside.
It's pretty nice. It's usually not too loud, so it's a good place to talk, and the coffee is good without being too expensive.
That sounds perfect. I don't mind a busy cafe, but if it's too noisy, it's hard to have a real conversation.
I agree. Especially when you're trying to catch up with someone, you don't want to shout across the table.
True. By the way, catch up is a useful phrase for learners. It means to talk with someone and share news about your life, especially if you haven't seen each other for a while.
That's a great phrase. For example, let's get coffee and catch up. It sounds very natural in everyday English.
Exactly. So, Saturday at 4 at Maple Street Cafe.
That works for me. Do you want to meet inside or should we meet outside the cafe first?
Let's meet outside first. Sometimes cafes are crowded and it's easier to find each other near the entrance.
Good idea. I'll wait near the front door.
Sounds good. And if I'm running a few minutes late, I'll text you.
No problem. I'll do the same. But hopefully we'll both be on time.
Hopefully. Do you want to invite anyone else, or were you thinking just the two of us?
I was thinking just the two of us this time. I feel like we haven't had a proper conversation in a while.
I understand. Sometimes group plans are fun, but they can also become complicated.
Very complicated. First, someone can't come, then someone wants a different time, then someone suggests a different place, and suddenly the simple coffee plan becomes a full project.
That is very true. Keeping it simple is probably better.
Agreed. Also, I wanted to ask if you have any food preferences. If we decide to eat afterward, is there anything you don't like or can't eat?
Thanks for asking. I'm pretty flexible. I'm not picky, but I'd rather not eat anything too heavy in the afternoon.
That makes sense. Maybe if we're hungry, we can get a sandwich, soup, or something light.
That would be good. What about you?
I'm flexible too. I just don't want to spend too much money. I'm trying to be a little more careful with my budget this month.
Understood. We can definitely keep it affordable. Coffee and maybe a light snack sounds reasonable.
Perfect. I appreciate that.
Of course. Actually, I wanted to ask something. Did you say Saturday at 4 or Sunday at 4?
Saturday at 4.
Got it. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure I heard you correctly.
No worries. That's a good example of asking for clarification. You can say, did you say Saturday or Sunday? Or could you repeat the time? It's polite and natural.
Right. It's much better to ask than to show up on the wrong day.
Definitely. Imagine me sitting there on Saturday and you arriving on Sunday.
That would be terrible. I would owe you more than coffee.
At least a pastry, too.
Fair enough. Coffee and a pastry as an apology.
Deal. But hopefully we won't need that.
Hopefully not. So what made you think of Maple Street Cafe?
I passed by it last week and it looked really cozy. There were people sitting by the window, reading, talking, and working on laptops. It had a calm atmosphere.
That sounds nice. I like places where you can actually relax instead of feeling like you need to leave quickly.
Me too. And if the weather's nice, we could sit outside for a little while.
That would be great. Do you know what the weather's supposed to be like?
I haven't checked yet, but I think it's supposed to be mild. Not too hot, not too cold.
Nice. If it rains, we can just stay inside.
Exactly. The plan's flexible.
I like flexible plans. They feel less stressful.
Same. I think the most important thing is just spending time together and having a good conversation.
I agree. We don't need a big activity every time. Sometimes coffee with a friend is enough.
That's how I feel too. Life gets busy, and small plans can still be meaningful.
Very true. By the way, should we decide how long we want to stay or just see how it goes?
Let's see how it goes. I don't have anything planned afterward, so I'm not in a rush.
Same here. I might need to be home later in the evening, but I should have plenty of time.
Great. Then we can keep it open.
Sounds good. Do you want me to bring anything?
No, just yourself.
That's easy enough.
Actually, if you still have that book you mentioned last time, maybe bring it. You told me it was really interesting and I wanted to see the title.
Oh, right. I can bring it. I'm almost finished with it, so if you want, you can borrow it after I'm done.
That would be great. No pressure, though.
No problem. I'll put it in my bag so I don't forget.
Thanks. And I'll send you the cafe address later, just in case.
Please do. I know the general area, but having the address helps.
I'll text it to you after this conversation.
Perfect.
So let me confirm everything. We're meeting on Saturday at 4 o'clock outside Maple Street Cafe. We'll get coffee, catch up, and maybe take a walk or get something light to eat afterward.
That's the plan. And if anything changes, we'll text each other.
Exactly. I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. It'll be nice to talk without rushing.
Definitely. I feel like when we only send quick messages, we miss a lot of the real conversation.
That's true. Texting is useful, but it's not the same as sitting down and talking face to face.
Right. You can hear the person's voice, see their expression, and really understand how they're doing.
And sometimes one simple question, like "How have you been?" can lead to a really good conversation.
Absolutely. That's why I wanted to make time for this.
I'm glad you asked. Sometimes I want to make plans, but I overthink it.
Really? What do you overthink?
I wonder if the other person is too busy, or if they actually want to hang out, or if my suggestion sounds boring.
I understand that, but most people appreciate being invited. Even if they can't come, it still feels nice to be included.
That's a good point, and it doesn't have to be a perfect plan.
Not at all. A simple invitation is enough. You can say, "Are you free this weekend?" or "Do you want to grab coffee sometime?"
Those are useful phrases. Grab coffee sounds casual and natural.
Yes, grab in this phrase means to get something quickly or casually. So grab coffee means go get coffee in a relaxed way.
Nice. So learners can say, "Do you want to grab lunch?" or "Do you want to grab a coffee after work?"
Exactly. It sounds friendly and common in American English.
I like that. It feels less formal than saying, "Would you like to have a meeting at a cafe?"
Very different feeling.
Much more natural.
So now that we have a plan, I feel organized.
Same here. I'll check my schedule one more time tonight, but I'm almost sure Saturday at 4 works.
Okay, if something changes, just let me know.
I will, but I think we're good.
Great. I'll send the address soon.
Thanks, Anna. I'm looking forward to Saturday.
Me too, Leo. See you then.
See you Saturday.
And that brings us to the end of today's conversation about making plans with friends.
Today you practiced inviting someone, checking availability, choosing a time and place, asking for clarification, and confirming the plan.
Remember, you don't need complicated English to make plans. Simple, natural phrases can help you sound confident and friendly.
If this conversation helped you, please like the video, subscribe to the English Talk channel, and keep practicing with us.
Thank you for watching and practicing today.
Keep speaking, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next lesson.
Goodbye for now.
Take care.